Hi, this is Richard Brake. You might know me from Rob Zombie's film 31 and from the new one, 3 from Hell. And you're listening to Movie Madhouse.
Hey, and welcome to the Movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
Yes, how you guys doing tonight?
Well, James is having technical difficulties because he just sent a message to us that I don't think was meant for us.
Yeah, I just got that.
Oh, did I send that to you guys?
Yeah.
So now we know what you're doing when you're looking down all the time. You're bad-mouthing us to your girlfriend.
At least it wasn't inappropriate.
Not this one.
I was just about to say, every time I hear that, it's a madhouse, I always picture Ralph Garman going, ah!
Right on.
Hey, Greg.
Best Charlton Heston impression in the business.
Right?
Exactly. Just punctuate every sentence with, ah!
Yep.
Give me a second here.
For those who are wondering what the hell we're talking about, Ralph Garman is a comedian, and he does a podcast with Kevin Smith called Hollywood Babylon, and where they do like Hollywood news and whatnot. And Ralph does a lot of impressions. I think he's up to like 70 something that they counted last time. That's his Charlton Heston.
They keep track still?
No, not. They haven't counted in a while, but the last time I remember them counting, I think he was like 73. I think.
Nice. That's still quite a bit.
Yes, but there's a lot he doesn't pull out all that often, so he's like he almost has to do like vocal calisthenics to get ready for it.
What's that look like? What's a lip push-up?
I don't know. I don't watch a video version. I listen to the audio.
Oh, okay. I'd be interested to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
But anyway, our topic today, kind of bookend the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
Have our Razzie picks. Right? And if I'm not mistaken, that takes place tomorrow, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is tomorrow.
The
It's the night
Razzie.
before, yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Which go with the Oscars.
And quite a few people who have won Razzies have actually went and picked it. Like it went
And shown up, yeah.
Yeah.
Most notably, Holly Berry.
No, most notably, I say is Sandra Bullock for About Steve, where she brought DVDs and gave them to the crowd.
Did she?
Yes.
Holy shit. That's actually a funny movie.
Greg says, when texting on his phone half the time, he is telling "I love you, I miss you" to Colin Farrell and asking the secrets of his hair.
Jeez. If only.
Right?
So, James, I haven't seen the Batman yet. Have you?
No.
Really? Because they're already talking about a spin-off series for Farrell's Penguin.
Yeah. They that's pretty much confirmed. They canceled the Gotham, the one about the Gotham PD or whatever. They've pretty much axed that, and they're going full on with the Penguin series. Yeah, I'm still blown away by his makeup, and so is everyone else on the planet. If you watch YouTube videos.
Oh yeah, that's all I've been hearing.
And he is good in that film. I mean, amazing good.
Oh, you did see it?
I have seen it. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You were in the other night. Yeah.
Yep. Craig says the Batman rules.
He told me I got to see it. I know I got to see it.
I should, and I also I'm kind of kicking myself. I haven't gone to see Uncharted.
That's a good one too.
I never got around to the games, so
I'm not
that gung ho for the movie. But
the only thing I'm leery on in the movie is Mark Wahlberg. But Tally saw it and he said it's fun, it's good. Mark Wahlberg is good.
Yeah, well,
in the right mind.
I know. I did see Dog. Dog was funny.
See, Uncharted would be fun regardless of the games or not. It's a fun action adventure story.
Ruben Fleischer has a great track record.
Mm-hmm.
What else has he done?
He did Venom. He did 30 Minutes or Less. He did Zombieland.
Oh, okay.
And he did Gangster Squad, which is intense as hell.
That is a good one.
Oh, the one with
I don't know that one.
Ryan Gosling, Josh Brolin, Sean Penn about the.
Okay, I
Yeah.
never saw it, but I do remember the hype on that one.
It is great.
I was gonna say Uncharted to me looks like what Kingsman is to James Bond.
Yeah.
It is to Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting analogy.
And the games are phenomenal. The games are like playing an Indiana Jones game. Like you're playing an Indiana Jones movie. They're so cinematic.
And if you play the games, you'll appreciate the cinematography because a lot of the stuff is framed just like the game.
It looks, I
Interesting.
see it.
But man, Batman, holy smokes. You know how usually every once in a while you get that odd scene in a movie that's just beautiful, the way they shot it and all that. This is through the whole thing. Literally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I've been so skeptical because it is Matt Reeves and all but his first movie have been pretty stellar.
I was very impressed. And I think it helped because I went in there low going, okay, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
So when I was watching it, like Cam was with me and we were just blown away. Like halfway through, he goes, already, it's been an hour and a half already. And it just flies by. And I swear
that's a good sign for a 3-hour movie.
One of the most beautiful scenes has him attacking these. There's 4 of them, I think. And they have like little Uzi machine gun types things. And that's the only thing lighting the scene is the muzzle fire.
You see a little bit of that in the trailer.
Yeah.
That is a wicked effect.
That reminds me of The Dark Knight Rises where he's going through the tunnel and you just see him flashes over here, right before he gets to meet Bane.
Oh, okay. I know the scene you mean. It's similar, but this one is just a little bit.
Nice.
I think I might have to do a double bill this weekend, or at least like one Saturday, one Sunday. I think I need to catch up.
The other nice thing too is they don't like. If you look at was it Batman Forever? I think they had Riddler, Two-Face, and Poison Ivy and Bane weren't in that one, were they?
No, they were in the 4th one, the Batman and Robin.
Yeah, that one, and that one had also Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Nice to see you.
Those ones they take the villains and then they cram all this different stories about these people into one. And they didn't do that. Like literally Penguin is in it, but it's not the Penguin.
Did you guys see the deleted Joker scene?
No, I'm not watching until I watch the movie.
It doesn't spoil the thing.
I don't care. Right? I want to wait until I see the movie.
Well, fair enough. I have seen the Joker scene from the movie, and it's great. It's at the very end.
That's all that would spoil when Riddler is in jail. Trust me, that's not a spoil either. You know he gets there.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's chatting with a guy in another cell, and all you can kind of see is the edge of his face through the window. And about halfway through, you realize he's talking to the Joker, and
it's an unnamed Arkham prisoner, but it's the Joker.
Yeah. Right, but who? Who is it?
Oh, it's the actor is Barry Keoghan. He was in Killing of a Sacred Deer with Colin Farrell. He was in Dunkirk. You'd have to look up his name. His name may not ring a bell.
But does that mean he's the new Joker?
No, he's the Joker. Yeah, he is the Joker. Matt Reeves has confirmed it. He's also confirmed that, he's the Joker, but he's the Joker that Batman caught a year ago, and he's not the main villain of the next film because he's still in prison.
Right. Okay. And even the deleted scene, it's a Silence of the Lambs homage.
Yeah.
Almost.
Okay.
Because Batman goes to him and says, "Look, I'm chasing down this serial killer. I thought you'd be interested and want to help." You know, and they have a little rapport back and forth through the glass.
Yeah.
Okay. There's Matt. Matt says, "So how long do you think the Oscars will take to finish this year?" I'm guessing they'll be done by Christmas. If they're lucky.
I got. I think I have May 27th.
Did you?
Yeah,
you're being generous.
I think they're going to cut some of them short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I'll give it July 4th. Let's try that.
All right.
Let's get to our picks because not now that we've done gushing on Batman and all the good stuff, the good stuff there, we get to now pick the other stuff.
Yeah.
Now, and I can say, out of everything nominated for all these, I think I've seen one of the movies.
Oh,
and that's more than me.
Yeah. Jason and I were talking before. We're going by name and by reputation on this.
I'm going by buzz, word of mouth, that kind of thing, because I haven't seen any of these. And there's only one that's come up on this list that I'm mildly curious about. And that's Dear Evan Hansen. Big
Which
fan of Ben Platt.
I was curious about it. The only one out of anything on this list that I've seen was the Bruce Willis, the Midnight in the Switchgrass.
You didn't see the other 12 by him?
I didn't. I was curious about them, like Cosmic Sin, and he put out a ton of direct-to-video movies this year. I mean,
that's why he has his own category.
Yeah. I know, and maybe they're good, maybe they're not. I don't know. All I know is I enjoyed Midnight in the Switchgrass.
I haven't.
It was mostly Megan Fox. He apparently shot all his material in like a day or two.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's not his best acting, but it does not really detract from the movie. It's a good serial killer kind of pursuit movie.
Then why don't we jump into this now? We're going to pick our worst picture.
Worst picture.
Yeah.
Got it.
And the nominees are Diana the Musical, Infinite, Karen.
I love two movies. I saw Infinite. I love Infinite.
And it's on this list. Interesting.
Well,
Space
of course
Jam,
it is.
A New Legacy, and The Woman in the Window. So, Jay.
Sorry. 3 movies. I've seen The Woman in the Window. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Lying to us all over the place.
As more come out down the other categories. Have you seen House of Gucci?
I have. Damn it!
All right, Jason, what's your worst picture pick?
Okay. Now I've again don't know nothing here, but based on what I'm hearing, I'm gonna base this on the movie that seemed to piss the most people off, and that's Space Jam. People had such high hopes because it's LeBron and it's Space Jam all over again. They can bring that fire, and apparently it just falls flat. LeBron can't act worth a damn is the word. So based on
I would disagree with that based on Trainwreck, but
well, I'm just going by what I heard.
If you're given bad material, I mean,
okay, there is that point. But look at Bruce Willis made 12 films last year. Okay, no such thing as bad material.
Right, it's just material. But also, just like last week, I want to throw in a write-in ballot for The Matrix Resurrections.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie's awesome.
That was not on the list anywhere. I was shocked.
It's because the movie's awesome.
Well, jury's still out on that one. James, what's your worst picture?
My worst picture out of the ones I'd seen and the ones I hadn't seen, and based on the fact that I thought the first Space Jam was dumb, except for the very end of the movie when the characters start playing basketball or whatever. I just based it solely on the fact that this movie's probably crap.
And which movie would that be?
Space Jam.
Oh, you picked the same one? Okay.
Because the first one sucks.
Gotcha. Well, look at that. The 3 of us agreed.
Oh, wow.
Yes. But again, mine is based solely on...
Is that 2 weeks in a row?
Right?
Oh, wow. It is, too.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
No, it just tells you the narrow field that we're looking at here.
There's that.
There's not a whole lot of wiggle room. And if there is wiggle room, James is the one usually to find it.
Yep. Look,
nice.
I will dig. All right. On to worst actor. And the nominees are Scott Eastwood for Dangerous, Ro Hartramp for Diana the Musical. Apparently, he's Prince Charles. LeBron James for Space Jam: A New Legacy. Ben Platt for Dear Evan Hansen. And Mark Wahlberg for Infinite. Jason.
I know that Ben Platt is very questionable, again, because of his age playing a teen. But like I just said previously, LeBron can't act worth a damn. So I think he's getting the pineapple. Or is that an actual raspberry?
It's a raspberry.
It is a raspberry. It looks more like a pineapple to me. But yeah, he's taking it. He's gonna dunk it.
Wait a second. Let's take a look. I guess you could see a pineapple in that.
But now that I look closer, yes, I can see the raspberry. I can see the little segments. So, okay, I stand correct. It makes more sense. Duh.
Yeah, I guess, but you're right. It does look like a pineapple at first glance.
Yes.
All right, James, who's your pick?
I hate to say it, but I actually did pick LeBron James as well. Not because of his acting, because again, I thought he was one of the highlights of. Sorry, he was one of the highlights of Trainwreck. I'm basing it on the fact that the first Space Jam sucks.
You're so bad. The first movie was horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know there's logic there somewhere. We'll figure it out.
It's reverse logic. He's trying to use reverse psychology.
That's what he's doing. Well, three-peat again. Again, just my pick was word of mouth. I have not seen it, but I have not heard kind things.
Exactly. Exactly. And again, that stands.
Mm-hmm. All right, then. Let's get into Worst Actress. We have Amy Adams for The Woman in the Window, Jenna DeWall for Diana the Musical, Megan Fox for Midnight in the Switchgrass, Taryn Manning for Karen, and Ruby Rose for Vanquish.
That's got to sting, huh, James?
What's that?
That's got to sting, huh?
What's that?
Megan Fox for Switchgrass?
But I just thought it was a good movie. I mean, I understand people crapping on it, but I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was a good procedural.
A procedure, not how to make a film? Is that what you mean?
What not to do?
Yes.
I thought it sounded interesting and looked interesting, and then my girlfriend recommends it. I'm like, that's actually one I've been meaning to watch, and we watched it, and I liked how the movie progressed. And again, Bruce is not his best acting, not his most enthusiastic acting, but he was barely in the movie, so it didn't take away from it.
I will admit, I will watch it before I give it a full critique, but it's fun to tease you. All right. So James, your pick.
Worst actress? I went with Jenna.
No, we didn't do mine. That wasn't my pick.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, that was just because I didn't realize she was nominated. I forgot she was nominated. I don't have the full list in front of me. I just have mine. So I forgot she was nominated.
Okay. Well, obviously, Megan is not your pick. Who is your pick?
No. For some reason, cutting through the noise is that the Jenna DeWall for Diana the Musical. Apparently, yes, this is a horrible flick.
I went with that one too, just because I can't see a reason to make it Diana the Musical.
It's like, why?
But I think I've heard it's really kind of disrespectful.
Anything that says the musical in the title, I always say why, because people that know will know it's a musical.
Except Cannibal the Musical. Cannibal the Musical is great.
And Evil Dead the Musical. Those ones need it in the title.
But I want that to be made into a film.
I want to see that film.
I would love to
I want to see that musical.
There's a theater doing it in London, and it's already sold out.
A good friend of mine was one of the stars of it in Windsor.
I got to see it when they came to Chatham for a week to workshop at the Capitol, and they had
Really?
the full splash zone rigged up and everything. Xander and I went and saw it twice.
Did you meet any of the cast?
No, but I got pictures of us covered in blood.
Oh, nice.
We sat right in front of one of the sprinklers.
I wonder if my friend was in that cast.
I don't know. It was a touring company that stopped through here for a week to workshop, and it was free to enter.
Very cool.
Interesting.
So yeah, it was
very,
awesome.
Very cool.
The soundtrack is great, and I want it to be made into a film, and I don't know why they can't.
Cause that's it. Cause
yeah.
So you both picked Jenna de Whale?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. That's and again, I picked it pretty much for the same reason. You shouldn't have to put the musical in the title, the musical to make the movie, no. And especially about this topic. No.
Yeah.
I know.
No.
Like literally, that's why I almost picked what's his name instead of LeBron James for being Prince Charles in the musical. But LeBron won. So, okay. Now we're going to supporting actresses. And this is interesting because Amy Adams was up for best or worst actress, and she's also up for worst supporting actress in Dear Evan Hansen.
I didn't even know she was in that movie.
Neither did I.
Sophie Cookson for Infinite. Aaron Davey.
Infinite is great.
Yeah. Aaron Davey as Camilla in Diana the Musical. Judy Kay as both Queen Elizabeth and Barbara Cartland in Diana the Musical. And Taryn Manning in every last one of them. Jason.
Again, it's the same as Jenna de Whale. It's just cutting through that because it's almost comes across as disrespectful, and that's Judy Kay. Judy Kay. Just they're apparently it's almost coming across as really sad parody, like really sad parody. That's what I've heard.
Okay. And James?
I went with Aaron Davey from Diana the Musical just because I don't see the point. And I may have flipped a coin between the two actors, but the musical is the point, and I missed it.
Okay, we're almost there because I picked Aaron Davey as well.
Sorry, guys.
No, because
but we all picked the same movie.
Yeah, it was a flip of the coin for who's getting it. So we're on the same wavelength.
Yes,
that's hilarious. All right, what about Best Supporting Actor? We have Ben Affleck in The Last Duel. Nick Cannon in The Misfits. Mel Gibson in Dangerous. Gareth Keegan as James Hewitt, the muscle-bound horse trainer in Diana the Musical. And Jared Leto for House of Gucci. Why does he need a title like that?
Two things. I remember hearing that people knew that he was nominated for a Razzie for House of Gucci, but they also thought he'd be the first to be nominated for the Razzie and the Oscar for the same role because it was one of the highlights of House of Gucci. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Ben Affleck, as silly as he looks, Ben Affleck is a great part of The Last Duel.
Yeah, but it's still in Last Duel. That's what kills
that movie is. You didn't like it?
I haven't seen it, but I have not heard good things again.
Oh, it is a great movie, especially having the story told from 3 different perspectives. So good. Anyway.
All right.
Tally has told me that The Last Duel is actually better than than the hype it's getting.
Yes. Listen to your son. Daughter? Son?
Son.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry,
it's just that I hadn't heard you talk about him a lot. I'm just like Tally. I'm like, I can't remember if it's a son.
It's my middle child, my middle kid.
Is he the one that's recently gone to university? Somewhat.
He's graduated. He's graduated and works now. My youngest is the one who's just graduating.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's got his graduation recital next month.
Cool.
So, yeah. So my pick is Jared Leto. That's all I'm hearing.
He is
a little bit of buzz
in
with
that
Affleck
movie
behind there, but Leto, it's just all Leto is all I'm hearing.
I just thought he was great in that movie, even under the heavy makeup.
I gotta watch this movie just for everything that I'm hearing. I gotta watch it.
I can't do it.
Who was your pick?
My pick was Gareth Keegan for Diana the Musical for previously mentioned reasons.
You're just on the hate trip for that movie. All right.
It just doesn't seem right.
Oh, I forgot to keep the gag going with the write-in ballots for Matrix Resurrections.
I've been adding it. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Well, this is the first one we're a three-way split on then, because I went with Nick Cannon in The Misfits because it's Nick Cannon.
I don't know what The Misfits is.
Hey, doesn't matter.
I gotta take umbrage on I don't know if that's even the right word. But with Nick Cannon, like, okay, not great, but like James thinks LeBron was good in Trainwreck. Nick Cannon was great in Drumline. I just recently rewatched it. I love that movie, and he is great in it.
I remember not disliking it.
Oh, I love that movie.
I don't remember much about it, but I remember not disliking it.
Not disliking it is great. They have that on the poster, I think. You will not dislike this film.
Siskel and Ebert.
Right? That's Siskel and Ebert say.
All right, now we're to the fun one. Let's see if this fits on the screen. Yeah, it does. Worst performance by Bruce Willis in a 2021 movie. And the nominees are, they all start with Bruce Willis, so I'm just giving the film titles. American Siege, Apex, Cosmic Sin, Deadlock, Fortress, Midnight in the Switchgrass, Out of Death, and Survive the Game. Jason.
Legitimately, I am going to say all of the above.
There we go.
Okay. Because at this point, Bruce Willis doesn't act. It is just Bruce Willis. He is the anti-Nick Cage. Bruce Willis has stopped acting quite some time ago. For him to have 12 movies come out, now I realize some of these were probably held in post for COVID and whatever, but still, for him to have this many movies fire out in such a short period, every single one of these is paycheck flicks.
I would be very surprised if you watched all 12 of them and not one of them had a decent performance in them. I've only seen one of them, so I can't guarantee that, but I'd be very surprised just because.
But all the most recent stuff I've seen from him, he's been the same in everything.
And I will say, Midnight in the Switchgrass, he didn't put forth his best effort, but to do that in 12 movies that get released in 1 year, I'm sure one of them had something he liked that he wanted to give it something.
He didn't give it his all in Midnight in the Switchgrass because he's still trying to memorize lines for The Fortress, which was next week.
Yeah.
All right, James, which one did you pick?
You said that he only had to do like a day of shooting for The Switchgrass.
A day or two, yeah.
I'm betting he did all of these movies in 2 weeks.
That's a big ask. 2 weeks for 12 movies. I would say 2 months.
He was going for some sort of world record type situation.
Yep.
Anyway, I picked Cosmic Sin. The only reason I picked it because I think I watched a bit of the preview and I'd seen it several times on YouTube, him and Frank Grillo or something. Out of all the movies, taking off Midnight in the Switchgrass because I like that movie. I picked Cosmic Sin just because the title's kind of weird.
I picked mine for the same reason. Mine, and again, I guess we're all split just because, well, technically, no, Jason picked yours and mine.
That's right.
I picked Out of Death. What the hell does that even mean?
Out of Death.
When you're out, you gotta hit the store. What does out of death mean? Now maybe I should watch it and it might be explained, but
now out for death would make more sense,
right? Or up for death, or ready for death. Out of
Mark for Death was Steven Seagal.
Yep. I remember there was a 90s action film title generator. It had words, it said of, and it had more words. You just
nice.
That's maybe where this came from.
Jimmy Fallon uses the same thing for like musical impressions on the Tonight Show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically it. Okay.
Nice.
Now, this one is interesting. Worst screen couple. Okay. The nominees are any Klutz cast member and any Lamey Klutz, and any Lamey lyricized or choreographed musical number, Diana the Musical. LeBron James and any Warner Brothers cartoon character, and Space Jam, obviously. Jared Leto and either his 17-pound latex face, his geeky clothes, or his ridiculous accent, House of Gucci. Ben Platt and any other character who acts like Platt, singing 24/7 is normal, Dear Evan Hansen. And Tom and Jerry, a.k.a. Itchy and Scratchy, Tom and Jerry, the movie.
Itchy and Scratchy.
Jason.
And this is what hurts. And I know Leto, but I'm going to go with Ben Platt and any other character who acts like Platt is singing 24/7 is normal.
Really?
That is the main reason why I haven't watched this movie yet. And I have a feeling I'm going to like this movie just because the guys who did the music for this also did the music for The Greatest Showman. I'm well aware of that. That's still not enough because of that. Because of why he's nominated.
It's a point in its favor for me being intrigued.
Dude, it's in its favor because nobody likes it. You tend to drift that way. Okay, that's my job.
He ain't wrong.
James, what's your pick?
I didn't deny it. Yeah, I picked LeBron James just because the first movie sucks.
God, I love that. Someone getting shade because the movie they weren't even in was not good.
When the best part of your movie is a music video, Monstars, like hit 'em high or whatever. That was a great song, but the movie wasn't.
Very, very true. Yeah, that song just skyrocketed.
Yeah, and the movie just plummeted.
I'm thinking I might have a topic idea here.
Oh dear.
Worst sequels.
Worst sequels. Ooh.
It'd be tough.
I'm intrigued.
We could go both ways on that. We could go best sequels one night.
I think we've already done best sequels.
Did we?
I'll have to double check, but I think we did.
Well,
he's the archivist, so
he is. Yes.
Yeah, well, I'll look into it and I'll let you guys know. But I've got.
Okay.
There might be something there.
I'm down for that.
Well,
what's yours, Rob?
Not 3 again. We are all different because I went just for the wording. I love how they put this. Jared Leto and either his 17-pound latex face, his geeky clothes, or his ridiculous accent.
You got to watch the movie. He's pretty entertaining in it.
I like Jared Leto, like in most of his roles. So, like Chapman, I really thought he was good in, and
I thought his makeup was great in this movie. I do have to see chapter whatever where he killed John Lennon.
Matt's already on the worst sequels. Highlander 2. Yeah, that'll be near the top of my list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a nasty one.
But which one's worse? Highlander 2 or Highlander 3?
2.
Oh.
3 was not that bad when I watched it. 2 is just...
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Yeah, the whole alien bullshit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Highlander 1 is -100. Highlander 3 is -99. Like, it's still better.
Okay.
Despite the effort Michael Ironside clearly put into it, no.
And the fact that, Sean Connery came back from the dead, perfectly normal.
Just cause.
Cha-ching!
Yep. Not scored. Give me the check. Okay. Worst remake, ripoff, or sequel. And the nominees are Karen, inadvertent remake of Cruella de Vil, Space Jam, A New Legacy, Tom and Jerry the movie, Twist, rap remake of Oliver Twist, and The Woman in the Window, ripoff of Rear Window. Jason.
Oh, you know what? I gotta go with Space Jam. Like, it's supposed to be garbage. Come on. So yeah, it's Space Jam. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna jump to mine real quick, just because I think this one is gonna clean up the Razzies.
It's a slam dunk. Pun intended. It is a slam dunk for the Razzies.
Yep. All right, James. Are you with us?
Yeah, it's Space Jam.
Yep.
Why, James?
Maybe it's a different reason.
I'll use a quote. I'll use a quote from Community. I hate to say I told you so I'll shout it through cupped hands, because the first one sucks.
There we go. Chris said Planet Zeist. Is that a sequel? Or is he?
Oh, no, that was the planet they were from.
Oh, is it?
Really?
That was the planet they were from.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
That shows you how much I watched it. Oops.
I unfortunately watched it a lot. I will admit I liked it when it came out. I didn't know any better. I remember being annoyed by the alien aspect, but I kind of ignored that and just kept going with it.
Yeah, sadly, I watched the video more than I watched the actual film. So, yeah. Okay, what do we got now? Second last one, worst director. And this one, we have Christopher Ashley for Diana the Musical, Stephen Chbosky, for Dear Evan Hansen, Coke Daniels for Karen, Rennie Harlan for The Misfits, and Joe Wright for The Woman in the Window.
Again, not my pick, but I'm so curious. Why is Coke in quotes? Like
that, I don't know. Yeah,
that's obviously a pseudonym. I'm wondering if it's like that's not the real director's name at all. Like he's ashamed of it. But my pick is Christopher Ashley for Diana the Musical, because
mine too.
Apparently, just again, the whole film sounds like it's just disrespectful to the legacy.
Well, we did a three-peat on this one, but only because Space Jam wasn't listed. So I couldn't pick that one. So yeah, I went with a musical, because everything that I said before, it's just, you shouldn't have to put musical after it, just no. And I can't even find this movie.
And that material, that material is just, that's not a topic you really want to do.
Well, it depends on what they're doing. Like if it's just a quick biopic, cool,
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you could do a good biopic, sure.
But okay, here, let me see. Karen, because I gotta be honest, Crazy Entitled Racist. Yeah, I've never even heard of this film.
Neither have I, but Karen Manning, I'm sure it just goes off the charts because that's what she does.
Oh my God, his name is Coke Daniels. That's legit what it says here. Coke Daniels.
In quotes.
Not in quotes.
Then why the hell do they put it in quotes on the website?
I don't know. Okay, and I have heard of nothing else he's done.
Probably his nickname, but they just... I don't know.
Yeah, literally. He's got 10 credits. Karen is number 9, and Waterboys is in pre-production, okay? So 8 more. He's got Who Made the Potato Salad, Gangster Rap, the Glockumentary, Busted,
Jesus,
Hillbilly Highway, Parking Lot Pimpin', Comedy of Errors, His, Hers, and the Truth, Fruits of the Heart. And I'm now seeing, yes, it is a nickname, because those first ones, he is credited as Damon Coke Daniels.
Okay.
So he just changed his name on IMDb.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. Well, yeah, that sounds like an interesting filmography.
Right? Okay. So now we are on our last one of worst screenplay. And the nominees for this one are Diana the Musical. I'm not going to read who wrote it.
Yeah, don't bother.
Karen, written by Coke Daniels. The Misfits. Twist. And oh my God, they're all blurring together. And The Woman in the Rear Window.
The Woman in the Window.
Woman in the Window.
But it's a knockoff of Rear Window.
There we go. Sorry. Yep. I got messed up. Okay.
So I'm for the same reasons. Diana the Musical. It just no. Bad
Same.
writers. Bad writers.
Yeah, same here.
Deck. And that makes a three-peat again. Yeah, that one has not gotten love.
Which makes me morbidly curious, like, do I punish myself? Because that's what I do. I do it for the show.
Yep. Maybe this is a view and review when we're finally back together.
That can happen anytime, dude. That can happen.
Double feature that and Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh.
There we go. And
unfortunately, I can't do that because if I'm gonna watch that, my wife is gonna suffer with me.
Oh, okay.
No, double feature Diana the Musical and Karen by Coke Williams.
Ooh.
Yep, there we go.
That would be interesting.
Nice.
Man. Yeah, so I might actually watch the Razzies this year. I don't know.
Do they actually stream it?
I think so.
Like, it's not on any network, I don't think.
I have to be honest, I don't know for sure.
I've never heard of it being on television anywhere. But it wouldn't surprise me if they stream it, if they actually have the event. I don't know if they're actually having a full event yet, So
I'm going to find out. Watch the official 40-second Razzies nominees video. No. No, I can't see anything that says it is. Because when you type in stream, it talks about streaming the video about the nominees and then how to stream the films that are being nominated.
Oh, okay. They might, they might not be doing any sort of event yet, because the world's just starting to turn again.
It's crazy, though, because everybody's doing stuff now.
Yeah, but they might not have been ready to yet. Because it is a much more, it's not like a major affair, right? They're not doing the big red carpet and all that stuff.
Yeah, let me see here.
I remember seeing the thing with Sandra Bullock, and it looked like they might have just been in one of the big banquet halls at the Bradley Center.
That wouldn't surprise me. That would not surprise me. Yeah, but no, nowhere on here does it say.
It's just like the Spirit Awards. Everyone knows about them, but I don't think they were actually broadcast.
So, two people sit in a basement, draw names, and then post the winners.
Basically.
Okay, so we'll have to watch that. So Monday will be our recap episode.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we have a topic for Monday?
No. Are we? Oh, yeah. We're just going to fire through the recap. I don't think we have a topic.
No, we do now. It's going to be recapping the Oscars and the Razzies.
We're going to do that for the whole episode then?
Sure, and then chat.
And that's cool.
But
cool.
Yeah,
I'll hopefully have slipped to the theater and saw at least one of those movies, so I can talk about that.
Batman.
So, well, I don't know yet. We'll see.
That's the one.
My day tomorrow depends on what I find when I leave this room. Because I had my second attempt at my 3D printing my D&D mini. So
nice.
That's right. You're doing that 3D printing stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm diving in, and this is my second attempt. The first one was a a 75% success. He looks like a double amputee. He lost both arms at the elbow. But
other than that,
I was pretty sure I know what settings I screwed up though, and I adjusted. I did my homework, and I was trying again. It's done. I've been in here, so I gotta wait and see. And if it worked, and if I have the perfect mini, like as good as I can get, then I might have to spend my day tomorrow making minis because I need to make some D&D minis. That's why I got the damn thing.
That's legit why you got the printer?
That's my main thing, yes.
Neat.
Because D&D minis are expensive to buy. And while, yes, I've shelled out a lot of money for this, I can make more. I can keep going. So,
yeah, that's true. That is,
and I don't have to use it just for that. I can make other stuff too.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I've always been fascinated by 3D printers.
And the 3D printing has become much more affordable and very popular over the last few years. Naturally, with everybody stuck home, that didn't hurt. So it's come down. It's come down to a relatively affordable pricing. So I'm in. I'm fully committed now.
Well, we've known you should be committed for a while, right, buddy?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Hey, the kicker is my wife's been backing me on this the whole way. So awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, see, now that's cool.
She didn't bat an eye. Mind you, her exact words were, "It's your income tax money."
Okay, you can't argue that logic.
Exactly.
Nice. Is it hard to do?
It's hard is I don't know if that's the right term. It feels overwhelming because there's a lot of settings, a lot of things. You got to be very careful with the resin. First of all, the fumes are strong. So now there are some other types of resin that I can get where the fumes might be better and whatnot, but everything has different settings at that point. Environmental factors. But the resin in particular, the way this works is because it's a resin printer, the resin's liquid and it uses UV light to cure it, to harden it. Well, so it's very sensitive to UV light. So if you have bright windows around, that can ruin your resin.
Interesting.
And
you really gotta pay attention. Dang.
Yeah. Crystal has this 4-prong UV light thing for her cacti plants. And I have to make sure it's not on if I'm doing anything with my resin.
Interesting.
Even though it's across the room, I can't take that chance.
Dang. Yeah, no, that's not for me. Too much work.
But then, after it comes out, you have to clean it with isopropyl alcohol to clean off the excess resin, the stuff that hasn't hardened, and then you have to cure it with UV light. Well, I bought a sister unit that goes with my printer. It's a washing and curing station. It does it all in there. It has a tub that's full of isopropyl alcohol, and it'll swirl it around like a washing machine. Okay. And then you take the tub out, you put the figure in, and you switch it to cure, and it rotates and cures it all in one little box.
Okay, see, that just made it easier, so maybe I can do this.
It made it a lot easier, but again, it's more of a money investment. So
that's the other thing.
Yeah, it's a sizable money investment, but I'm in. I'm going for it.
Nice. Well, we might as well make one more announcement tonight because the Movie Madhouse has always been a huge part of CKX. We even have the Movie Madhouse podcast lounge there.
Yeah.
So now we are presenting an event the Friday night before. This has not been announced yet because I literally just finished making up the promo 10 seconds ago. But here it is. The Friday night screenings presented by the Movie Madhouse of The Scare House and Holy Hell with the filmmakers.
Yes, I am so excited to finally meet Sarah Booth.
Right?
And of course, meeting everybody else and seeing Gavin again,
But that Gavin guy.
Yeah, whatever. I've already touched his butt.
Right. Actually, I'm going to look.
Allegedly.
I am going to look him up real quick because I remember the last time I did, and I had to send him a picture of it. It's very hard to type and talk and not type the word you're saying.
A picture of me touching his butt?
No.
Because I didn't know photo existed.
It doesn't say it now. But literally, the last time I Googled him, because I was getting a picture, underneath, where it says the name, it said Sarah Booth's husband. And I sent him the picture. It's like, dude, this is an interesting, jot on your resume. Now it doesn't. It says film director. That's so weird. But
you think she hacked his account?
I'm wondering. But no, dude, this is Google. This was legit. I Googled him. I'll share the picture in our chat.
Was it his Wikipedia page?
It was Google. I hadn't clicked on anything yet.
Huh.
You know how with Google here?
The first entry might have been his Wikipedia. The very first option that comes up is a lot of times is the Wikipedia.
Right, but can you see my arrow?
Yeah.
You see the picture here? It said it right underneath here.
Oh, so it was a meme.
It was something like
That's funny.
Yeah. So I had to send that to him, of course. But yes, he will be there. Sarah will be there from the Scare House. And Ryan LaPlante and Alyssa King will be there from Holy Hell. So we'll be able to have a little Q&A with them as well.
That ought to be a fun night.
Right?
Cool.
And if Sarah happens to catch wind of this conversation right now, I apologize now, Sarah, but I told your husband after watching last call that if I ever meet you, I have to give you a big hug. So you are warned. It's coming. I apologize in advance.
Yeah, it doesn't sound stalkerish at all. No, I'm sure you'll be okay.
I can't help it. Her performance was just so good that she needed a hug.
It was a heartbreaking performance. You are
I want to watch it again, but I can't bring myself to do it. Because I know what it'll do to me.
So get ready. Friday, April 29th. This is going to kick off CKX weekend. That films presented by us.
Yes. And then what's on the 30th again?
It doesn't matter because we are be on the 29th. That's the show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we do have that CKX thing going on, and we have something planned for the night, Saturday night, but we are not announcing it yet.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, CKX, that's where Gavin will be, and Sarah, and Ryan, Alyssa, Madman, Pondo will be there, and maybe another mystery guest we haven't announced yet.
Oh.
Ooh, mysterious.
Right?
Stay tuned, loyal listeners.
But yes, I guess in that case, another week at the Movie Madhouse. I'm Rob.
I'm James.
I'm Jason.
And we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Toodles.
I say shut up! It's a man!